Beware. In this video, you'll notice that this mouse to this computer, it gets a little bit of ADHD every once in a while. It's the Antichrist. Alrighty. To the first official video of holy shit, my head is cropped. Well, my first official video of tomatoes, flops, or tops. This is pretty much a channel where I mess around and I go, RottenTomatoes.com. No, we're not reviewing actual fucking tomatoes. RottenTomatoes.com, and we look all the recent trending movies. You guys can send me movies and go, hey, I think this looks badass. Can you go to Rotten Tomatoes and see why it was ranked so poorly or ranked the best in the world and talk about it. You guys can do shit in the comments. Totally fucking cool. And then you'll learn actually that that isn't connected. So, there we go. Alright, so I pulled up the critics section. I figured if you guys want the personal viewer, like general public rather than the critics section, you can request that. So that'd be cool. Gotcha. So let's get started. A lot of the Rotten Tomatoes ones I was looking through here, and a lot of the Rotten Tomatoes ones are actually good, but the little like the random splats. Fucking forgot which movie I'm talking about. Whoops. I just watched Star Wars The Last Jedi recently. I apologize. First video. Still a newbie. Look at this. I just watched Star Wars The Last Jedi recently. Thought it was pretty cool. Had some pretty lit parts. And I saw that Rotten Tomatoes had a 90% on it, which was pretty great, you know. I was like, that's some good shit. And so went on and lots of good reviews, like Luke Y. Thompson, for example, from Forbes, was like, there's a lot to like in the new Star Wars film, but it is not, as so many are saying, either the best Star Wars movie ever, nor even the best since Empire Strikes Back, which I agree, the originals are still kick-ass. No matter how many new ones you make, the originals are still going to be legendary, you know. Unless you're not a Star Wars fan, you like Star Trek or Lord of the Rings, or I like both of those. So you know, it just, the originals still kill it for me. I like the newer ones, but the originals still kill it. But yeah, there was like I said, there were several splats through here, like this one, cinemaphile.org by David Keyes. Some of these critics, man, this is exactly why I chose to do a channel like this, because it's just like, holy shit, fucking, there is simply no joy in The Last Jedi, period. But all great legacies, comma, I guess are destined to fade, period. Original score, 2.5 out of 4. Like, shit. Huh. What do you know? Apparently some of these are actually, like, reviews in Spanish, but they translated them. Nice. Get this. Gregory Weinkoff. Ready? It's fun to look at. It's fun to look at. So am I. I don't know. Of course, then goes on to, of course, everybody like in Force Awakens, like that the protagonists of the new Star Wars movies were a female, Daisy Ridley, and there's several comments to here, like Daisy Ridley, she's always in motion, or the Jedi offers a rather bold reinvention and expansion of what the Star Wars universe is capable of because of how they've kind of, switched stuff up. And everything like that. Let's see. Jesus, some of these are just fucking horrible. Oh, got 2 more full reviews in Spanish. Here we go. Yeah, if you guys want full reviews, I guess I can do full reviews, as well. Like, here, Leah Pickett. Let's see what full review pulls up. If it ever loads. Still waiting. I'm still waiting. Okay. Oh! That's what it means by full review. It's a, like, legit article. I have and have not discovered Rotten Tomatoes. I'm still a noob. So, pretty much, it's just like, hey, we're a cool little frickin' journalism company that likes doing cotton candy articles, which are like fucking on movies and celebrities and stuff, and that's what this is. Like in this first part, she says, in 1997, when I was 8 years old, my father... It won't highlight. Fuck it, it won't highlight. My father took me and my sister to see the first 3 Star Wars movies, which were being rolled out in the U.S. U.S. theaters in January, February, and March of that year to mark the franchise's 20th anniversary. After each viewing, he'd take us out for milkshakes and question us about the film's themes. What does the Force mean to you? He'd ask. What is the difference between the dark side and the light, And then it goes on to, her jealousy of how Luke the male character got to, destroy the big bad guy, and it wasn't Leia. But then she liked how that in the new series, it was like a flip, It was like, you took the original dude that, like, was the big guy, and you flipped him to be the master, and Master's training a girl and everything, and, it was something that everybody was really, like, hyped about. As, Miss... Leah Pickett was. Sorry. So, it's just... This review contains spoilers. So does my video. I forgot to wear my Star Wars hat. I'm sorry. I apologize. Make a meme on me. Do it. Do it. But, yeah. Pretty much, And then apparently it's like, hey... shit's falling down. It's like, hey, you know, we described the movie and stuff, and she confronts Kylo and everybody and kills shit, and then they're like, hey, look at that. And where's the, I am not going to Milwaukee. In Texas, I'm not going to Milwaukee or Illinois. See a movie. Fucking Dallas. But yeah, it pretty much is like, hey, look in the neighborhood. You can go here and see all these movies and see all the movie at different times and stuff. Oh, it's so great and stuff. Damn. Jesus. Alright. Quick review within a review here. Leah Pickett's review is brought to you by Disney. And mind you, this is all in caps. It got me. Where getting paid is more important than having integrity. Fuck. More important than having integrity. This is absolutely a gushing shill of a review and is clueless to the legacy of Star Wars and what made it great. Greatly missed are the educated, well-read, literate talents of an Ebert, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. And the last remaining film critics like A.O. Scott, DeHargis, etc. are winding down. Online film criticism is nothing to be taken seriously. And this paid Star Wars fan page by Pickett is an example. There is nothing more than a late-night infomercial. Another paid review. And then, you know, there's another one that's like, why were you supposed to believe in an illiterate moron? And you people are fucking savage. Can't wait to see my comments. It's gonna be crazy. Shit! American. Duh. You know, that's the whole reason I started a page was like this. It's just to, you know, go in and poke fun at critics because it's fun. It's great to. It takes forever to fucking know. It's great to poke fun. You know, it's like some of them, they literally are like, oh my god, there's a fucking ad. It's on the middle of my screen. It's great to just be like, hey, your review, you're like over here insulting everybody else, but it's a little like subpar for a critic and stuff, you know. Some of them, they're like, oh, it sucks. Why does it suck? Why do you ask me such questions? You can't ask me such questions. I just know that it sucks. You know, it's fun. And like some of them really loved Abrams stuff, you know, full on. Oh, J.J. Abrams. And there was quite a few of them that were for Rian Johnson, this one, because of different ways they approach the plot and stuff, you know. Like Jim Lane from Sacramento News and Review. Where Abrams left us eager for more, Johnson leaves us Hold up. You learn a new word every fucking day. I didn't know that was a word. My bad. I thought he, like, literally spelled something wrong. Okay. Leaves us sated and willing to wait a couple years for the next episode. Where was I? Still, there's plenty of fun to be had. and the serious faithful won't be disappointed. So he was like one of those that's like, I'm here for the party. Did you bring any, party essentials? No. One of those is there, but it's a little in between. So it's not like, oh yes, this is a great fucking movie. I should watch it. Or it's like, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. This guy's just literally like, I'm a cruising down the middle like a fishy. So, yeah. Let's see. Roe McDermott from Hot Press. Because I figured I shouldn't get too away from the mode of the video, see? Oops. She said, digressive rather than progressive. The Last Jedi fails to develop the new, exciting, and complex characters we met in The Force Awakens. I mean, I guess if you see it that way, but I liked Poe's character. I mean, he kind of fucked up everything, but he tried. So, I don't think that's really digressive, but I don't know. I don't understand half of this shit anymore. It's like, you can go through and you can read all these fucking people's like shitty reviews, or like you can be like, the most interesting people are no longer related to Darth Vader. Alright, Mark L. Lieber. Sorry, that caught my eye. Yeah, I know. I just figured I'd start this channel. I'd never thought it would get... Whoa, everybody be sharing it and like, Dad, you got to watch this shit. They weren't gonna like go up to their fraternities and sororities and be like, no, I didn't think that would happen. And I also didn't think there'd be senior citizens like, what is this kid trying to say? You like my keyboard? I'm gonna get a lot of backlash from that. Oh shit. Here's the hate. Yeah, I figured I'd start this off and just see where it took me though, because I want to know what you guys think of all this shit too, because I think it's funny. It's funny to go through these and just be like, oh my god. It wasn't that bad. Like some of the freaking movies that are rated, oh my god, 40%. It's like, excuse me? Excuse the fuck out of you? What are you doing? This wasn't a half bad movie. It wasn't the best production of the year that you'd ever seen. Insert letters here, because I don't know how to do that on my phone. I'll figure it out later. It wasn't that, but it was like, it was halfway decent, and all these people are like, it didn't smell right. I bought the CD. The bitch had one scratch and I threw it away. I didn't even some of them feels like they didn't even bother to watch the fucking movie, which I do plan on watching the movies as best as I can. I don't have the cash to just up and watch shit in the theaters all the time, but I can definitely access some stuff on Hulu and on YouTube. itself, which I'm uploading things on. And all that different stuff. Like I'm willing to review anything you guys want. I will literally watch it because I watch I watch some B-rated stuff and everything because, like I said, some of these Rotten Tomato things are just fucking horrible. Like Brian Gibson, View Weekly, Canada, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Gonna have to one of your troopers down here. See, this movie feels like a TIE fighter on the fritz spinning in circles as it fires off one light show after another. Original score 2 out of 5. I don't know. I have never seen that review site in my life. AARP, Movies for Grown-Ups. Did they do it for children? Only strictly for grown-ups. Ready, set, 2. Scrooge face. But, well, if you stayed around this long, thank you. I wanted to experiment. I do have this recording on my phone. There's an app that I make videos with, and I mix them all up and stuff. So I hope that you guys thought that this was an epic. And you just saw everything on my computer. Ready, set, go. Jimi Hendrix. Boom. Oh god. Oh god. Gotta get back to it. I hope you guys thought that this was fabulous. Ads are so addicting. Oh my god. I could just one click. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. I hope you guys found this enjoyable for those of you who have stayed this long. If you haven't, you think it's just stupid, that's okay. Honestly, I'm not sure what it's gonna be myself, so I was originally going to record this on my computer, and my camera is horrible, so record it on my phone instead, on the video programs on here, so that I could probably get a webcam later and do the Adobe Premiere and get it all fancified and use my video production class to use, other than letting it sit in the dark caves of a chasm of knowledge that I'd never ever use again. What would I? I don't know. Yeah, I do plan on using them again. So, aka YouTube. But I hope you guys thought this was great. I'm gonna add little, probably tidbits and stuff after this first video if it does get any hits and stuff. Little funny tidbits and stuff so that gets people sharing my videos and all that. I'll try to find some funny stuff to add. Being can't find anything rash, so I was gonna end up with something funny, and Bing is fucking with me. Fine. But hope you guys have enjoyed the video to this long, and hope to see you next time. And put some cool ass shit in the comments. can watch and I can review myself, and then I can go to tomato reviews and go, oh my god. I'm gonna just get over here with my little bag of popcorn, a little Coca-Cola, and watch your critics like trying to tear each other's throats out, because tomato flops or tops. It's time to fuck with the critics. Like this shit. This is the true face of a noob.